All right, and we are live for the post-event press conference for the Olympus Rally, round 3 of the American Rally Association National Championship. David Higgins, we have him and Craig Drew of the Super Rally Team USA, Travis Pastrana, Robbie Durant, also of Super Rally Team USA, Barry McKenna and Leon Jordan, who are with ECDNY, I believe it is, and Chris Saskoukas and Travis Neese, who are with the High Camp Racing Team, and of course our Toyota Racing, Ryan Millen and Rihanna Gelsomino. Thank you all for being here. These are going to be our top podium folks we're going to be interviewing today. David, we're going to start with you. It was a rally that had a lot of changing conditions out there, and you brought it home, but you still had some challenges managing tires, and even that last stage had a little surprise for you.
Yeah, you know, for sure it was a tough rally. If it would have been dry the whole way through, it would have made our life much easier. We would have all picked hard tyres and gone with it, but because of the rain, we had to choose the softer tyres. So then obviously there's a job of trying to manage the tyres then a little bit more. But we had a really good run, got into a good rhythm, and the hard thing with this rally is you have very, very fast sections, and then you get into a real narrow technical one, so it's very hard to change your pace accordingly as the stages changes. But we seemed to find a good rhythm. Craig did a brilliant job again, and you know the car was perfect all rally. It just the very last stage, maybe 3-4 miles from the end, we went through a compression and hit a rock or something, broke some rear suspension, so it put the tracking out. But the team builds tough cars, and we didn't really slow down that much with it, and had a good run to the finish.
Well, congratulations on the win, and Craig, you're next. How do you manage David's pace when the conditions are changing so much? I mean, couldn't have been an easy one.
No, I mean, David's got more experience than most rally drivers around the world, to be honest. So he dictates the pace. He knows when to push, when not to push, and I just basically read the notes accordingly to his driving. So, you know, we had a disappointing rally last time out. We knew it was important to bounce back this weekend and show our true pace on gravel. Everything's gone well for us. The team just built a fantastic car, and it's just great to be competing against these guys who are always pushing us and never give us an easy time.
Thank you. Over to Travis Pastrana. You know, you really tried hard on this one to see if you could be right up there with David. Not quite what you're expecting. But, you know, the conditions here was just like when we were walking inside. The weather was such that you wait 5 minutes and you got something different. The stages were kind of like that too, weren't they?
It was wild because, you know, Robbie and I worked hard. We thought the notes were pretty good, and you know, definitely it felt like Rally GB, except without the fog, I guess, at times. A lot of changing conditions, and I think David did a much better job than I did of just adjusting to that. Robbie was right on with the notes. You know, we have the cars, the Subarus are amazing. It's awesome actually to see these guys come out too and get you know, some more cars that are up in the front, always keeping us pushing. So it was a good rally. It's disappointing to get our butts kicked by that many seconds. But at the end of the day, we got a STPR coming up, and we'll keep charging.
Sounds good. And Robbie, I mean, you've been working with Travis now for a number of events, but not quite yet a full season. So how's that relationship going on, and how's the pace working with him?
Yeah, that's true. It's been a handful of rallies now, spread over the back end of last year and then into this year. I definitely feel that our sort of comfortable pace, if you like, is a few % higher than perhaps it has been over the last year or so for Travis maybe, but there's always more to do. It's a non-stop learning process for everybody that's involved, and we'll keep working. A little bit more to do. We thought we were a little bit closer than we ended up, and we thought we were going to be some disappointment in the car from both of us on the last road section home, but definitely some more things to work on and stay positive, and aim to push on again next time.
Well, on the bright side, all of your wheels are pointing straight.
They are. Let's hope it continues that way. That's right. Yeah. Now, we had a little issue in the last stage, actually, same as David. We were just talking about how things, you know, never over till they're over. And the last stage, we had a small issue as end of a straight at 100 and something miles an hour, and Travis made a comment about the brakes, which is never something you want to hear at that speed. But we did back off a little bit, thankfully, and got it to the end. So pleased to be here.
Excellent. Well, congratulations on your second place. Let's move over and talk to Barry here. Barry, we've been so excited to see this car finally be able to stretch its legs, and you were able to really push out there and have a good time. What do you think of these Olympus roads for your first time out here?
Oh yeah, they're great. Like everything was a learning curve. It was the car and the stages. Really good to be here. Stages were unbelievable. Really good. Changing conditions kept us on our toes and give us that bit more experience.
And what about the car?
The car's unbelievable. just got to figure out how to drive it now.
Well, it looks like you're as time went on, you were getting really up there in the pace.
Yeah. No, definitely. I like it, and we'll push on. We'll keep going with it.
Sounds good. And Leon, how was this experience for you? Obviously, some disappointment at Oregon Trail, but now you come up here, and you guys are really to be able to be on pace and be fighting it, really getting up closer and closer to these guys.
Oh yeah, delighted. But as I say, it's going to be a long time before we get up next to these big guys here. But listen, God loves a trier, and we're going to keep on pushing. So hopefully someday we might be fit to mix it with them.
Sounds good. Well, congratulations on your podium. Thank you very much. And now over to Travis Neese and Chris Skoukas. Travis, this is your first win.
Yeah, I never win anything. I'm that guy, except that Travis. But yeah, the plan from the beginning was just drive easy. We're going to do so many events this year. Car's brand new, of course. Basically a stock car. Subaru did great. And our notes were fantastic until the last stage or two. It just got so slippy out there. So we just dialed it back and brought it home. And wow, it's so awesome. It feels great. So.
And Krista, well, how was it being in the right seat there? And you guys winners. I mean, you guys worked a long time together, and to get to this point, congratulations. How's it feel?
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. It feels great. Last year was we did have a champagne spray here, but I think there was a lot of just close-ups because there weren't anybody else on the podium with us. But we didn't really tell our friends that. So this year, we are on the top and we have people next to us on the steps. So that's going to be a great feeling. We've worked really hard. Travis is really great at recce, and I'm so thankful that he's not a pain in the butt on recce. So we work well together, just making notes and letting each other know what's up and how things are going, and just staying on point and adjusting on the fly as we need and reading each other. So things are going well.
Well, congratulations.
Thank
it was
you.
great to
Thank
see you
you.
guys out there. And now on to Ryan. You won another one. That's 3 in a row.
Yeah,
Perfect season, maybe?
No, I wouldn't focus on that at the moment. Just what a pleasure, Like I said at the beginning of this rally, these slippery conditions and twisty roads really suit the RAV4. So it was treacherous. It was rough. A lot of stones. The big boys down there were pulling out some big stuff. So pretty pleased to get first in our class and 5th overall. So I have to say we never really had any major mistakes. No punctures, nothing silly. Ran and kept me on the road the whole way. So thanks to her and thanks to my team. Jake did a wonderful job. Christina always keeps everything organized. Thank you, Kenny. No, it was just a perfect rally, honestly. So just really pleased to be here and stoked to get another one. And STPR is next, so see where we end up.
All right. We're excited to see you out there. And Rhiannon, I mean, here you are, you're calling the notes for him, but you also had some pretty close competition that just kept coming at you. Obviously you've had Cameron Steely battling you guys at other events, had a mechanical issue here, but then all of a sudden out of nowhere comes Derek Nelson, and he's kind of up there with you guys. Do you have to adjust your pace, help push him a little bit when you had the threat from him coming?
Yeah, it was really great to have Derek here racing against him this weekend because it gave Ryan and I someone to race once Cam was obviously out. So yeah, at the end of yesterday before the Super Special, we're up 0.5 of a second. So it was great racing. And then today, obviously, we're back out there again. And unfortunately, they had a mechanical or something in the second stage today. So, Ryan and I are working really hard. Obviously, we've only done a handful of rallies together as well. We're working hard on our notes. We're both training hard fitness-wise and things like that. And we know how important it is to win this year. So for us, yes, we'd love to win 6 from 6, but it's just working one rally at a time. Like Ryan said, we have a great team behind us. We work really well as a team. We both want to work as hard as each other, so that's the important thing that means that you can keep winning rallies, I guess.
Well, congratulations again. Thank you very much. And congratulations to everybody. Our top 3 in open class, our winners in Restricted Open and winners in Open two-wheel drive class. Everybody give them a round of applause. Okay. All right, thank you, everybody. Oh, and we are going to be doing a live stream of the podium in about 10 minutes.